So go ahead and introduce yourself, stage name, where you're from, and how long you've been DJing.
Awesome. So my name is FemmeX. I'm from Gainesville, Georgia, and I've been DJing for, I guess, about a year and a half now, or a year and a half, yeah.
How did you get into DJing?
I have always been a musician, right? I've always been a really big music person since I was a kid, playing a bunch of instruments and whatever. But one of my best friends, Clayton, she's Wobble House, and when we were living in Athens together, she wanted help throwing events, and so we would help her throw events at the 40 Watt in Athens, and I was really inspired by her, and I thought her DJing and like the way she got to show people her favorite kind of music all the time was very, very cool and something I was drawn to, and so that's why I learned.
This is our first guitar solo mid-set.
Yeah.
Can you dive into, I guess, the thought process behind it? Is that something you usually do?
Yeah, so I have never done it before. I mentioned to you guys I have really horrible stage fright, so I've never been able to have the guts to do that, but it's something I've always wanted to do. But yeah, it was fun. I just knew that I wanted to do something bluesy. I'm a blues guitarist by nature, and I wanted to feel natural, but like comfortable and fun, and just like a little bit flashy.
Sure. Do you plan on working more of that live performance into your DJ sets in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like this was a nice icebreaker for me. Going forward, most sets that I play going forward, I would really like to at least play the Black Magic Woman solo that I played for you guys, but if not like that, more other things too. I want to include a lot of my own stuff eventually, and not just incorporate guitar, but I really want to I want to get an electric violin so I can play my violin. I want to be able to play my drums, bass, even piano, like all of it. So definitely my goal is to have like a full band set, but like me, I'm the full band.
I want to go into your personal style, your clothing style.
Oh, yeah.
Last time we saw you, you were wearing a very out there outfit.
Yeah.
Today. So can you go into, I guess, the relationship between your music career, your DJing, and how you express yourself via fashion?
Of course, yeah. I don't know. When I was young, I never considered myself a good dresser. I never considered myself an artist, even though I always was. I was always creative, and I was always an artist, and I never considered myself to be any of those things. And at some point in time in college, I realized that I could kind of just do whatever I wanted, and that was when I realized that I was an artist. And I think the clothing and my music performance, like a lot of it goes hand in hand. They are so together as like my brand and my creative style is I like out there, I like flashy, I really want to push boundaries as much as possible. Yeah, so I feel very like my clothing, like what I wear is very much a part of me and my creative style.
What is something your audience doesn't know about you?
Oh, okay. That's so interesting. Oh no, this sounds too cheesy. How much work I put into my everything. That's probably I put in so many hours into every detail of my personal style, my music style, any sort of art that I do. I put in tens of hours just for like a single set, to pick out outfits and like makeup, like all of it. It's every part of my life is very specially curated for whatever artistic endeavor I'm trying to pursue. And that's something that I hope can show, but doesn't always, of course.
Let's say you just played the set of your life. Where or what are you eating after?
Oh, that's such a good question. I don't know. It has to go one of two ways. So like either it's like Domino's thin crust pepperoni pizza for sure. Classic. Jacob's laughing at me. Either that or like some 2 Michelin star restaurant, like something fancy, like getting the fancy champagne and like caviar and like whatever. Definitely like one of the two. Either's fine.
What's something you really want right now but you're not trying to pay for?
Oh, a house, a real house, like I want to purchase a house, but I just cannot pay for it. That or a new piano, because we don't have a piano here. So yeah.
How do you keep up with new trends, like music trends in the industry?
I feel like the key, and this sounds counterintuitive, but I think the key to that is not to try to keep up with trends, to try to just always be looking for new music, always crate digging and stumbling upon things. Like if you're always looking, you will always be keeping up with trends. But the worst way to keep up with trends is by trying to do that, because if you do, it just sounds, I don't know, almost like one step behind, I guess. You know, the only way to be on top of it is to be discovering it for yourself for the first time.
Now, are you currently a full-time DJ?
No, it's my night job. I'm a software engineer as my day job. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But one day.
One day, that's the dream, right? Let's say you are a full-time DJ and you can move to any city you want in the world. Where are you headed?
Easy money. New York. Jacob's gonna laugh. New York, easy. I've been trying to get him to move there with me forever, and it's gonna happen one day, definitely.
For sure. All right, one last question and we'll wrap up. Let's say you have a gun, but it doesn't shoot bullets. What does it shoot?
Oh, that's such a good question. Oh, like love. It'd be like a love gun. Like, yeah, just such a little lover girl. That's definitely what it'd be.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Run your stage name again, and then any upcoming shows, projects, or anything else you want people to know.
Awesome. Yeah, my name is FemmeX. I don't have any upcoming shows. I've been focusing on producing, but do keep an ear out, because I will hopefully have some new music coming out in the next month or so. It'll be my first time releasing my own music, so.
Solid. We appreciate it.
Thanks.